guys, welcome back to the channel. Got somebody stuck in a ditch. We're just down from the shop here on Upper Middle Creek. The guy was a little surprised when I told him I'd be there in about 5 minutes. That usually doesn't happen. He was really close, so I think we're going to the right location. Wild Briar Trail. There's a bunch of cabins up this way. A lot of times people will miss this turn and go to the second one, and that's usually where they get in trouble. But a beautiful day, guys. Some nice big fluffy clouds in the sky. 78 degrees. Absolutely awesome. Wonder if he's down here. It says he's down here. Nope, I see him. I've gotten somebody from this exact same spot. I'm not sure what video it was or what car it was, but I do know it was this spot. There he is, right there. Nose down. Not quite sure I'll have enough room. Try to give myself enough room to do these recoveries. You never know quite how far to pull up. But let's see if we can get a walk around of damage. Hey, buddy.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good.
Here's my registration.
Sure.
Just show you.
Just
That
okay.
it is my car.
Oh yeah, no worries, no worries. I've actually been here once before for this exact same spot.
Oh,
Yeah, exact same one. I'm assuming it's gonna scrape a little bit coming back up there. I hope the radiator and stuff will be okay. That's what I
know, no.
don't see anything running out of it,
No.
but
Where are
it's,
you going to take it?
it's definitely gonna have some
Yeah.
some damage there on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the body's not no problem. We just want to see if we can
Get
Yeah.
maybe drive it.
You know, with that stuff up there, Crunch, usually what happens is it blows back into the tire,
Yeah.
and if it melts that plastic, it could catch fire.
Yeah.
So,
No,
but we can take a look once we get it
Yeah.
out and see. You might be
Okay.
able to Band-Aid it, bungee it, or
Well, we thought we might want to take us to Thomas Auto Center. Or,
have you talked? You'd have to talk to them first, because I don't know that they do collision repair. But we'll get it out first, and then
Okay.
we'll go from there. How's that?
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure we got a little bit of pressure on it, and then we'll see if we can get neutral. That'll help us a bunch.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. Thank you.
I want to get that dog. Well, one flat tire later. I'm guessing this is undercarriage stuff.
Right.
It looks like it might be leaking something.
On the bottom there's a frame that holds the radiator support. I'm going to guess that frame is probably pushed up. So what I would suggest, now you guys can do it, I can take it wherever you want, but I'm sure you have full coverage insurance. Usually when they're this bad, we just go ahead and take them back to our lot. You tell your insurance company you were in an accident. They'll send an adjuster out, and if it's got that frame damage on that lower, like it looks like it's pushed back quite a bit, then they might total it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, why don't we take it to your place? You came, that's
We'll
fine
just,
with me.
I'll get you my information, and when you contact your insurance company, they'll want to know where it's at.
Yeah.
And then you can just have them call me, and that way you guys.
I've already contacted them.
Okay.
And so they said just get an estimate
And
and send it in.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll end up sending an adjuster out to our lot,
Yeah.
and they'll look at it and determine where they want it to go, because they've got like a preferred group of shops that they use.
Right.
So they'll make the determination of whether they're going to total it or whether they're going to send it to one of their shops. Now the bad part is you guys you have to get a rental car.
Yeah.
Right.
Is there anybody else here with you?
Oh, yeah, I mean, we got a bunch of cars
Okay,
here, but
okay.
I mean, he's from out of state as well, so.
Yeah, that's the tough part is, okay. Well, I'll get it down here. We'll get it hooked up. And are you guys staying down here at this one?
right
here
there.
at this.
Okay. After I get everything hooked up, and I'll just stop there and I'll make sure I've got your info and you've got mine, and then we'll go from there.
All right.
All right. Thank you guys. I'm sorry you're having troubles, but I promise I've been here in this same exact spot. Like, I don't understand why they couldn't have just like paved over and
Right.
Yeah. It's bizarre. You're welcome. All right, guys, the tire did pop coming up over that curb. It's kind of a bad deal. I probably could have built up some boards on that end of it and maybe saved his tire. But in the hindsight of saving a tire, it's kind of the least of his worries, I guess, because the bottom core support is all mashed up, and it's just in bad shape on that. I'm going to assume that bottom radiator support is really smashed, and the whole other side over here has got a bunch of electrical pushed into the tire. And so yeah, we'll get it hooked up and we'll get him onto his adjuster. We'll know what to do there, but get some traffic going, try not to get run over. Get it hooked up here. I know it's got a bunch of stuff hanging. I think I can get behind it. Absolutely. All right, guys, I'm gonna come get you before I forget you, because I've done that before. Kind of solo on this one, guys. It's getting close to baby time. We're super excited about our grandbaby getting here, and Kristen is helping Kendra in every way, shape, or form. So it's just me and Coven. Coven likes to work out at the gym a lot, but he does help me a bunch. And let me show you guys kind of what this looks like. See, I mean, it's really pushed in a bunch over here on this lower radiator support. So, and like I said, all that stuff is smashed up into the tire and is going to rub. So best bet is to get it to them and go from there. Okay, guys, welcome back to a garage day again here with the Bronco. We got some of the rough country stuff that I spoke about earlier on how we wanted to do the front winch setup on it, because we'd like for the Bronco to be kind of useful just in case, you know, we get out and we've got to recover something that's out just a little bit further, or a tight squeeze, or I can think of a million things, you know, especially during our winter events, winter storms and driveways that get kind of crazy, and you know, maybe the Bronco will prove to be useful. So like I said, we reached out to Rough Country and purchased all of their front winch accessories here. Got a 12,000 pound pro winch, and it came with an optional light bar mount. It's got a cool LED light bar here. Looks like a really good kit. All the accessories and plug-ins and hardware, QR scan there for all of the installation instructions, which I'm sure I will have to read over. The upper mount, and I think this is like a cover just in case you don't want to run the light bar. It gives you like a block off plate, but everything is here. Fair lead, all of the accessories, hooks, cables. Let's see here if we can get on the old. Looks like a really nice winch. We're excited. We're going to see if we can get it bolted up. So stick around, stay tuned. I'm going to get started. All right, guys. Want to give you the down and dirty update. It's not been bad. I'm just about an hour in, and just common everyday tools. I've got my socket sets out here, standard sockets. I did get a little 3/8 breaker bar just to get some of the stuff tight. So it's, you know, it's going pretty good. I've got a ton of leftover parts from the light. So I guess that the light that comes in the kit can be mounted in many different ways, but if you're buying it for the winch mount, then it's just a simple 2-bolt on either side, and that's went pretty good. As far as the rest of the kit, it was pretty straightforward, guys. One plate mounted. Who's calling me? Everything auto?
Man, I've been watching your videos for the last few days. I run a small towing company up in Illinois, and I've been watching you use these, they look like rope kind of things that you wrap around tires and stuff, and that's the things you're swinging on the back of your truck in the intro to your videos.
Yes, sir.
And I've been scouring the internet, and I cannot find anything like that. Is there any chance you can tell me what they're called?
Absolutely. Is this a cell phone number you're calling from?
Yes, sir.
I can send you the link. Bailey's Towing Inc. They've got a whole website, and they specialize in more like the heavy duty stuff for cranes, and but they do cater to the big tow truck, like the rotators and things like that. They can. So he custom makes all of these things. They all come with certified paperwork for their load and braking strength, and they're really nice coated cables, and I mean, I couldn't do without them. They're life-changing in our world over here. So
I tow for a couple police departments, and we do a lot of pullouts in the winter, and that'd be good for maybe wrapping a back tire up. I'm just kind of learning how to do that. I never messed with tires before. Usually I look for proper tow hooks, or a control arm is what I search for. But that'd even be good for wrapping around a control arm, probably to be easier on the bumper.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can do a load of different things, and it keeps the chain and stuff like that away from the painting. And that's why I like wrapping wheels too. Is you know, a lot of times you can keep cables totally clear from the vehicle if you've just got a hold of that point right there, and you're not searching. But man, they're amazing. They're a great company, family owned. He was in the towing industry for years and years, and then he just switched over to making equipment for us guys. But I'll get you his info, man. He can make them in any length, any configuration that you could possibly imagine. You just kind of tell him what you need, and about a week's time he'll have them at your door.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you. I appreciate it very much.
I'll text that website over to you, and then maybe you can just reach out to him and tell him what you need.
Yeah, how long are the ones that you like to use typically?
Typically mine are, I think I've got some 4-footers and I've got some 6-footers. So it's kind of nice to have, you know, either way. And I've got some that I use for the trees, for the tree savers. I think those are 12-footers. But
awesome, man. As soon as you send me the link, I'm going to go right to it and start looking.
All righty, man. I'll send her on over.
All right, thanks, brother. I appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Bye-bye. All right, guys. Anyway, yeah, Bailey's. I never miss out on an opportunity to tell the folks that Bailey saves our hind end most of the time on that stuff. I mean, like I said, you guys see me use these rim slings for multiple things, so it's really cool to help another company out and Bailey's as well. But back to the project at hand here. It was a pretty easy thing. I was lucky in that I didn't have the sensors, so I just simply get like a little block off plate for the sensor location. But bottom plate bolts up to the factory location for the D-ring hangers, and it mounts up, and then the top plate and the winch. It's a pretty straightforward thing. Nothing too crazy. Now the Bronco does have these trim covers, and I've got some instructions where you have to cut these and sand them down so they kind of go back around the hole and cover up all the ugly stuff there. So I've still got that to do, and I've got to obviously wire it. The light, which I'll probably go into the Bronco switch panel that they offer, so that should be pretty straightforward. And you know, we got positive, negative that need to run for the actual winch. But yeah, like I said, I'm about an hour in. We're going to keep hacking, see if we can get those trim pieces fixed up and get some wires ran and see what we end up with. But I'm super excited. So far it's looking really good, went together really easy. Let's get at it. A couple of breaks in between and it's now gotten dark, but we got a little bit further with the kit. One thing I will note that was kind of tough for me is the light bar. I found after the fact that you can't squeeze it in there. This whole winch plate has to be off and loose to get the bar behind it, so that was kind of frustrating for me. I had to take everything back off to get the light bar back in there. And I still haven't cut our trim panels, but we did get everything wired up. As far as the light, I was able to snake everything in. If you guys have read anything about the Broncos, you know a factory Bronco engine is ugly. Look how ugly that is. I don't know what they were thinking, why they put a plastic cover on it or something, I don't know. But anyway, we added to the ugly. We came up with our winch cable wires, our positive and negative. We got a nice routing for that and got it up. And if you guys know, the Broncos come with the auxiliary switch panel, and it's this harness back here with all of the colors in there. There's a chart online that says what color goes to what switch. We put ours to the number 1. I'll see if I can get you guys so the switch panels are up here. We got our light bar on number 1. I had 5, and I put my King Slim dash cam on 5 back there. Might not stay there. It might be a temporary thing, but that's very nice. That speeds up the process for all of that wiring, because the switch is there. All you have to do is hook your positive to your switch of choice and 1 ground wire, and that job is complete. So anyway, we're super excited about the how this came out. And like I said, the only thing I have to do is cut those silly trim panels that go around our D-rings there. We'll see if we can get those trimmed up. It does say in the instructions how much to cut and where to cut, so I'm going to see if I can take a peek at that, and really that will complete our thing. I'm not real sure exactly what I'm going to do with I might run it over there to the D-ring and cinch it up, or I might order one of the flush mount systems to go with that. But all in all, we're very happy, so I'm going to get those panels cut, just about finish it up. Okay guys, it's fired up and going. We got the trim panels back on it, got those kind of trimmed up, buttoned up. I don't really care for the way the line goes over here to this, so I'm going to get one of the flush mount pieces there for the end of the fair lead. But that's super bright right there. Let's take it outside and see what it looks like. I think that light bar will be really cool. I'm going to get some more lights into the bumper areas over here on the corners, and we'll probably get some mirror mount. I'm just going to stay away from the light bar because I've heard too many stories about the whistle going down the road and things like that. I don't really think we should get into the light bar thing, but we're going to face down the road here and see how big of a difference that the old light bar makes on the front. Right now I believe we are on low beam. We are. All right, we're going to turn the light bar off. Ooh, that's a big difference. Okay, light bar's back on. Hey, Rough Country did good. I mean, that's a huge difference. And then in combination with the bright lights, which I think is here, it doesn't make a huge, I mean, that's bright lights. The bright lights get you another inch at the top of the horizon up there, but that light bar does an amazing job, guys. Anyway, it's dark down here. We're excited about the old upgrade on that, and hopefully we'll get to use it And if you guys have any comments on that one, if you're thinking about getting that for the Bronco, drop us a comment down below if I can answer any questions for you guys about the installation process, or any questions you guys might have. If I can help out, I'll sure do so. So stick around, stay tuned, got more coming your way. Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Friday, and I believe the Bronco invasion is getting underway here. And I've had a lot of people that reach out to me and say, hey, I'm not gonna be able to make this show, and I'd like for you to do a video and just show us. So this is the beginning of it. It's Friday. It's about 4 o'clock. Took the shop van over here and the awesome scooter here, the old G3 Kugu Karen Beast. It's a big off-road machine, but it'll allow me to zoom around here and get you guys some footage really quick in between tow jobs, and we'll see kind of what's going on down here. I remember the first year of the old Jeep invasion. It didn't really amount to anything, and here we are 5 or 6 years into that, and it's grown. So I'm going to expect that the Bronco invasion will do kind of the exact same thing. Let me see if I can get you guys mounted. It's the old handlebar mount here. So I think I've got the settings decent so I don't jiggle you guys to death on the camera, but let's go meander around and see what we can't find. I'm not sure you can even get in, but I'm not sure if it's a paid. Be a paid event. Bill Steen rig. A few rigs out here in the parking lot. Like I said, it looks like they're just getting underway. Kind of show you guys. I think you're up and running. Oh, ways of it. I really like seeing the older Broncos over there. Those are really cool. It takes a lot of work to bring those things back to looking like a brand new one. But not a huge turnout so far, but there are a few. I think maybe the LeConte Center has some vendors set up. I'm not sure how many vendors are in the inside. Looks like we've got a big Raptor edition over here. That's pretty cool. Sorry for the wiggly guys. Very nice. Very nice machine. Definitely just now getting started. Not a whole lot of stuff going on there, but anyway, I'd like to share with you guys the few things that are happening. Maybe we'll go down here and get some sidewalk video. Yeah, custom winch bumpers. So far, very little happening, but there are a few vendors getting started here, so I'll try to get back over here and get you guys some more video of some more cool rides. Just the parking lot. The vendors inside close at 5 o'clock, and it's like 4. And I don't want to pay to go in. They're probably closing up, but there's a couple of really nice Jeeps outside. Thought I'd share that with you guys too. But this one's cool. I like these back racks. Those are very nice. Extra gas. Always need extra gas. That's pretty cool. I mean, I can appreciate all vehicles, guys. I mean, look at the amount of work that's went into this Ford. Really awesome truck. Very clean. That's why I like all of the local events, man. You just never know what you're gonna see. It's just really cool. Just to be in the parking lot and see some really nice stuff. You get some ideas for other things. Look at that thing. It's a nice thing. Cool stuff. Okay guys, doing a spin through in the tow truck, and Saturday about noon, it is quite a bit bigger of a show. So I'm excited to see that. We can't let the Jeep guys take a humongous show. We gotta have the that guy back there said he's gonna pick him one out to tow. But no, it's you can see in comparison to yesterday, there's a lot of Broncos here really today, so that's good. That's very good. Pretty cool.
I want to welcome everybody out here to the first annual Bronco Stampede. Y'all come over here and see the guys over here at DB. They're great guys, wonderful. They'll save you some good quality sound equipment. And everybody have a great, wonderful day. And we'll talk to you back here right at 1.
You like that damn rattlesnake I thought. All right, guys, I just kind of wanted to wrap that up there a little bit there. We appreciate you guys following us and tagging along with all of our adventures. We love all of our YouTube family out there. We appreciate all the support on the channel, all the messages, and it's just really cool to hear from everybody. So don't quit doing that, because it absolutely makes our day. Thank you guys so much. Make sure that notification bell is on. Subscribe, guys. I'm getting super close to my play button. That's going to be a lifelong goal of mine here, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to get that in my hands and share that with you guys up on our wall with all of our other goodies that you guys send and make and hand make, and it's so cool. We're so happy to be a part of this and for you guys to be a part of it with us. But anyway, I'm over here. Looks like we got an abandoned vehicle. The door is wide open on it. I'm not sure what's going on, but we're gonna see if we can get it removed from the parking lot and going on to the next one. So you guys stick around and stay tuned.